Hey guys, I'll continue section 13, second part of Wednesday class. Okay, so I plan to Wednesday I cover section 12 and 13. I know it's quite a bit to do, but we'll make sure we can complete quadratic this week. And then 14 and 15 is Thursday. Okay, I know you need to do a bit this week. Section 12, I didn't really mention. After I finish it, you need to go and do section 12 questions. I hope you've done it. If you haven't done it, make sure you cover the questions in your exercise book as well. Okay. Section 13. Also, when you send email to me, just please tell me the questions you struggle, okay? Then I can go back. If many students ask certain questions, I'm happy to make video out of it, okay? Just give you a bit of feedback every week. Okay, so far we did equation to graph, wasn't it? From equation, we were able to draw graph. Now, section 13, we're doing inverse way. Now we have graph and going back to equation. Excellent. Okay. In this case, there are 1, 2, 3 types there. Don't worry about the third one. Okay. Just go through 1 and 2. All we need to know is just 2 types. Okay. The first one is when we know x-intercepts n 1 point. Second type is turning point n 1 point. So I'll probably do second type first. So let's do it here. So type 1. Write down topic. And then write down topic 1, type 1. When we know turning point and 1 point. Okay? Then we can use this kind of formula. So you know turning point. So you should use turning point form. It's quite logical, isn't it? Yep, we have turning point, so we use turning point form. I will use the example to do that. Example 2. Example 2 here. The coordinates of the turning point are a turning point of a parabola. Parabola means square, something like that, isn't it? Is 2 and 6. Therefore, example 2, the turning point is 2 and 6, and the parabola pass through the point, so we know another point, 3 and 3. Find the rule. Find the rule, which means getting the equation. Since we know turning point and 1 point, yes, we can get equation out of it. We can get rule out of it. Yeah. We know turning point, therefore we'll use turning point form. Pretty logical, isn't it? Yeah. So turning point form is y equals ax minus h squared plus k, isn't it? Let's do that. So y equals, do we know a? We don't know. Write it down. X, and then what's the turning point here? 2. Turning point is 2. You have to do inverse of your sign here, minus 2. Yep. That's minus 2. That's why opposite of the sign, you got the turning point 2 and 6. So you're only doing opposite sign for x parts. Okay? We get that. So we basically get everything except we don't know a. So I used turning point already. Yeah. Another option we have here is pass through 3 and 3. So I can plug that in. That means in that particular equation, when x is 3, y is also what? 3. Okay, I can sub it in here. When x is 3, a 3 minus 2, oops, I should write down square here, square plus 6, don't forget that, you can make that mistake, yep. And then y is what? 3. When x is 3, y is 3. 3, a, what is 3 minus 2? 1. 1 times square. Make sure you do square first, plus 6. 3 equals 1 times 1, 1a plus 6. A is minus 3. Therefore, a is minus 3. All I need to do, going back and plug in here. Therefore, y equals minus 3, x minus 2 squared plus 6, turning point form. I'm happy with that. Sounds good? Yep. You guys with me? Another thing, they could ask you to write down polynomial form, sorry. So, which means y equals ax squared plus bx plus c form. How can we change from turning point to this? Any guess? Yes? Just expand it. All you need to do, expand it. Y equals minus 3. I will do the inside first, squared ones. You always do your bracket first. X squared minus 4x plus 4 plus 6. So that's part I've done it here. Equals minus 3. Now I expand everything. Plus 12x minus 12 plus 6. Therefore, y equals minus 3x squared minus 12x minus 6. That makes sense? Yeah. So, either way, you can write this or that. Usually, you can finish there. I'm happy with that, unless they ask you to do polynomial form or y equals x squared plus bx plus c form. Then you have to go there. How to do it? You can expand it. But when you expand it, don't forget you have to do squared part first. All right. Question example 3. Example 3 is also turning point and 1 point, turning point and 1 point. Isn't it? It's all the same question here. So example 2 was written, example 3 is graph. But you're still able to get that. Okay. Let's do that here. We're getting find the equation from graph. So go and find what do we have. We're still dealing with type 1. In this case, look at that. I have turning points. Turning points here. Turning point is minus 3 and 9. I need water. And then we need to have one more point here. It's not indicated, however, that pass where? Origin. Origin means 0 and 0. So now I have 1 point and turning point. Therefore, I need to use turning point form, which is y equals a x minus h squared plus k form, isn't it? So I'll just start from here. Y equals a, x opposite of minus plus 3 plus 9. Simple. So I use turning point, and then all I need to do using what? Another point. When x is 0, y is 0. When x equals 0, y equals 0. Therefore, I plugged in here. 0 equals a 0 plus 3 squared. Again, I forget to write down squared here. No, big mistake, Charlie. Okay, so a 0 plus 3 is 3. 3 times 3, 9. Oh, just write down 9 plus 9. 0 is 9 times a plus 9. That's a. Sorry guys, that's a. Yep. Minus 9, 9a. Therefore, divided by 9, divided by 9. A equals minus 1. Isn't it? So all I need to do, going back and plug in here. Therefore, y equals, a is minus 1, minus 1. Do I have to write down 1? No. X plus 3 squared plus 9. Don't forget squared. Okay? So done. Or, if they ask you to polynomial form, then I need to go and expand it. Again, expand inside first. Minus bracket x squared plus 6x plus 9 plus 9 minus x squared minus 6x minus 9 plus 9 minus x squared minus 6x 0. So y equals this. Did you get that? Yeah. And also think about it. Going back to actual question. What is y-intercept here? Past y-intercept is 0. Yep. That origin is x-intercept and y-intercept same time. Y-intercept is 0, which means y-intercept is when x equals 0, x equals 0, 0. That's why y equals 0. So if it's nothing there, which is y-intercept part, that is 0. You can check that. Yep. Well, that makes sense. Yep. Since past y-intercept is 0, it has to be 0. It's nothing there. Well, it's just extra thing. Okay. Next question. Let's do this question. I'll let you do. I'll let you do first. Pause it and do that question. Okay. So hopefully you did okay. Let's do that again. You need to think. You need to think. Okay, look at that graph. Find the equation. How do I do that? Oh, what do I have here? I have turning point. 2 and 4. Oh, I have 1 point. When x is 0, y is 32, which is y-intercept here, isn't it? 1 point. And turning point. Since I have turning point, I use turning point form. Y equals ax minus h squared plus k form. Y equals ax 2, therefore minus 2 squared plus 4. And when, I'll just continue, x equals 0, y equals 32, isn't it? So y equals 32, x equals 0, which means 0 minus 2 times minus 2, 4. It's 4a plus 4. Therefore, 28 equals 4a. A equals 12. A equals 12. Hold on. This number is pretty big. Is A equals 12? No. What? Where did I do wrong? Everything's okay? No. Hold on. 32. Ooh. 4a. 28. Hold on. A is. Oh. Oh, it's a 7. Oh my god. I'm a bit tired. Not 12. Where did I get the 12? No, I thought that's 2. Sorry, guys. Yes, a bit tired. So A equals 7. 4 times 7 is 28. Guys, times table, don't forget that. No, don't make mistake like me. Okay, A7, which is, I put it here. Okay, therefore, y equals 7, x minus 2 squared plus 4. You can leave it that way, or you can expand it if they ask specific form. Y equals ax squared plus bx plus c form, then you have to expand it inside first 7x squared minus 4x plus 4 plus 7x squared x plus 4 7x squared minus 28x plus 32. So y equals this. I have polynomial form as well. Also, when you do it, that has to be what? Y-intercept, isn't it? Let's go back and check. Y-intercept is 32. Okay, so must be this is probably right. Yeah. That makes sense. So I covered these two. Okay, these two. So that's the type 1. I covered 3 questions here. Type 2. Type 2. Down there. This first one. When we have x-intercept. X-intercept is when y equals 0 there, isn't it? When y equals 0. It's actually getting roots. We have 2 roots. Yeah, let's go back to solve this straight away. Parabola square. Yeah. X-intercept is minus 3 and 4. So minus 3 and 4. And pass through the point 1 and 12. 1 and 24. So here. Yeah. Well, I know it's probably roughly like this. Okay. And other case, oh sorry, I actually don't know, this is not, we passed that, but they didn't say this turning point. We just didn't draw that. Okay, it's not turning point. Yeah, I'll need coffee quickly. Yes, and then all you need to do using the form, like let's going back to this question, previous one. X plus 1, x minus 1. And I know when y is 0, x is 1 and x is minus 1, wasn't it? And that become what? X-intercept. So I can go back to opposite way, which we're using that form because we don't know what is A. Okay? In that case, type 2, when we know x intercepts and 1 point, we can use y equals a, x minus e, x minus f, when e and f are x intercepts. That makes sense? Yep. Same like here. Very similar. Yeah. It's the same thing. Let's go and solve that question. So, x-intercept is minus 3 and 4. Therefore, y equals a, x plus 3, x minus 4. The reason the sign change is x is what? When x is minus 3, we get 0. When x is 4, we get 0. That's why the root is minus 3 and 4. That makes sense? Yep. That's what they're talking about. That's why we have to write down opposite sign here. Y equals a, x plus 3, x minus 4. And then, so we use x-intercept part. We have another point. Which point do we have here? 1 and 24. 1 and 24. 1 and 24. So in this case, when x is 1, pass through y equals 24. So I can plug in here. Y is 24 when x is 1. 24 equals a times 1 plus 3, 4, times 1 minus 3, minus 3. 24 equals minus 12a. Therefore, a is minus 2. All I need to do, going back and plug in y equals minus 2, x plus 3, x minus 4. Okay, polynomial form, you can expand it. I'm not going to go there. Okay, so let's go and check the solution. Correct. So expand it, you will get minus 2x squared plus 2x plus 24. Okay, everything's all right? Yep, I think pretty simple enough. All you need to do, if you know turning point and 1 point, you need to use turning point form. Plugged in. Good. If you have x-intercept, so 2 x-intercepts, yeah, and then you plugged in, but opposite sign. That's all you need to do, or just think about using that form. Yeah, and please make the link with that. The reasons happen. Okay. That should be okay. Let's go to section 13 and please try some questions. Okay. All right. That's all you need to do on Wednesday. Okay. I hope everything makes sense for you. If you have any question, please email me as well. Okay. Thank you.